pull me in there with you?
And then we would both be stuck in here, and I want to get out of here right now, all right? It's disgusting, and it is all your fault.
My fault? I was trying to help you. No misery loves company. I know you want me in there with you.
God, how could this possibly have happened to me? Just a few months ago, I had the whole world at my feet. And now my husband is insane. My resurrected lover has a fatal illness. And... Oh, great. Just what I need. Someone to find me in Carlo's apartment. RJ. Well, don't just stand there. Come in.
Good to see you too, Mayor. Mind if I ask what you're doing here? I thought you'd stopped paying house calls to the Leper King.
You know, that is not funny.
Well, where is our tragic hero? Out seeing what Armani has in the way of shrouds.
You're really on a roll today, aren't you? He went to the hospital with samples of water from Serenity Springs.
Oh, yeah. I read about it in the paper.
Well, he thinks it could be a miracle cure, and he's having the water tested.
Well, tell him to give me a call when he gets in.
RJ, I have to ask you something. Very, very important.
Yes, the lady is a genius. Here you go, Jimmy. That's what you needed.
Carlos steals a little bit of our miracle water, and what does she do? She talks him into taking it to a lab right here in Lambie.
Oh, so now I'm a genius, huh?
And beautiful, too. If I can say that to another.
What happened to Maggie? It's all your fault. Carlos stole the water.
Well, even nuns commit mistakes, am I right?
Oh, real whoppers.
But it all worked out, so I forgive you.
Excuse me, you forgive me?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to call here. I'm going to give Nell a little call. She was over at Serenity Springs teaching aerobics class. She may still be... Gee, my phone just went dead.
Don't drag her back into this mess.
What are you talking about? You set it up so I had to. That's my only way into the lab, to falsify those test results.
Couldn't you do it without her? Don't use her again.
I don't recall her complaining the last time. Oh, what's the matter, Maggie? You a little jealous?
Excuse me. I keep forgetting you're God's gift to women.
Oh, speaking of which, Nell must have been saying her prayers. Nell, over here.
Go easy on her. I mean it. Hey there.
Hi there.
Sister Maggie.
I was just trying to call you.
Well, here I am. And here you are, together again.
Oh.
Are you guys in a carpool or something?
No, good sister. She just won't give up. God bless her. She's still trying to save my soul.
Oh.
Of course, that still leaves my body up for grabs.
Wow. What are you looking for?
I could have sworn I just saw Joey.
Oh, no, I thought I did too, but the girl is definitely not Kelly, so I don't know.
Well, it's not that big of a deal. I'll find him later. I was just going to ask him if he's going to coach this fall.
Oh, I know. I can't believe September's almost around the corner. That means my second ER rotation is about due.
I wouldn't worry about it. You're already doing great. I mean, think about it this way. You do have a full-time patient in me, and especially since I got this brace on.
You must feel good, especially with this heat wave we've been having. Speaking of which, I want a soda. Do you want something to drink?
If you're going to be my designated driver for this, sure. Take a beer.
Okay.
Hey, Patrick. Why don't you come over here a second? I want to talk to you.
Let her come see you? Or has she forgotten about you also?
I've missed you so much. And you buying that horse for me. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So this is how you thank somebody who bought you a horse?
No. I'm thanking you for knowing who I am.
Well, why don't you tell me what I did so I don't screw up next time?
Well, you said I was like that horse right there. And I love it that you think that I'm wild and brave. Then again, you always understood me.
Kinda.
You make me happy, Todd. So happy. Can you stand that? Can you stand that, Todd Manning, that you actually make me happy? Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
I'll bet you could use a really great back rub after that workout at Serenity Springs.
Oh, well, thank you for the offer, Mac. But actually, I'm fine. I took a very hot, long shower.
Really? After watching you work out, I needed a cold shower. Oh, well, gee, guess I forgot. Sister Maggie was waiting for her Virgin Mary. Here, come in right up.
Whenever. I'm not going anywhere.
So I guess, unlike a lovely friend here, tell me, have they put you in charge of the hospital lab yet?
No, I'm still a lowly lab technician.
Well, how low can you go?
Not as far down as you, Mr. Holmes.
You know me, I'm very flexible. You know, in the bar and all that, squeezing lines, and the bottle.
I am so...
So I heard someone say that you're going to have a dress rehearsal.
Yeah, tomorrow, believe it or not. Time has flown, hasn't it?
How's it going?
Well, what we're lacking in experience, the actors are making up with solid enthusiasm. It's all about passion. Passion and energy. And the cast has an abundance of that, along with a case or two of the jitters. Will you meet me here again?
What we have is too strong and too right for me not to.
I knew that from the first time I saw you.
Well, I guess I knew it too, no matter what I said. I know what I have to do. I'll stay with Dylan until he's strong enough. And
I'll wait. It takes my whole life. I'll wait. Kelly Kramer's having a hard time of it. I don't understand why. She knows what the part is. She's just a little frightened of the poetry, I think.
Well, speaking of poetry, did you get that notebook of yours back?
Yes. As luck would have it, I did. Apparently, I dropped it when I was moving out of the country stables. Marty must have found it.
Yeah, she must have.
Hi. Our drinks will be here any second. We're just gonna bring them.
Enjoy your evening.
See you.
Bye.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know how I was gonna react when I saw Patrick after reading all that stuff that he wrote about you in the notebook, but yeah, everything's fine.
Hey there. Did you think that there was somebody there too? So did I, but I guess it looks like it's just you and me. I miss you, Harvey, so much. The way we used to ride so wild in the wind. Tell you a little secret. See, I used to be just a little bit frightened of you because you were so strong and wild, but then again, I like that about you too. And I never let on, so you thought I was always boss, right? Harvey, those days of riding wild and free are over. For me, seeing you just reminds me of everything that I've lost. I'm sorry, it just makes me so sad. It hurts too much.
Blair! What are you doing here?
Well, seems to me you have 3 options.
3? Asa, Carlo, what?
Cut them both loose and go off on your own.
And be poor? I'm sorry, that doesn't agree with me. Besides, I need substantial funding to pursue my political aspirations. I have no intention of remaining the mayor of this rinky-dink town. Personally, I think that Landview just doesn't have the same ring that Washington, D.C. does.
Well, which one of your wealthy admirers can make your dream come true?
RJ, I know that Asa would if he were his normal self, which he certainly is not. And every time I have dinner with Carlo, I'm afraid he's going to keel over right in his soup.
Well, which one do you love?
I love them both.
Is that right? As much as you love their money? Oh, okay. Well, then, which one can make you what you really want to be? A very wealthy widow in a very chic black dress.
RJ, what are you doing here?
This must be my lucky night. I finally met your stepson.
Oh, Andrew, thank you. Andrew's a wonderful guy. God, never mind. Never mind. So why else are you lucky?
Well, running into you. I thought I was doomed to have a late-night dinner all by myself.
You probably should. I'm not very good company.
Well, why don't I forget about dinner? What exactly is bothering you?
Elliot, I'm so worried. I'm so incredibly worried about Andrew and Cassie and what my son Kevin is doing to them, to their marriage.
Kevin, quit teasing me. You're not going to help me, are you?
You remember Charlie Brown? You remember how Lucy always swore she would not move that football, and every time she moved the football, and every time Charlie Brown wound up on his butt.
You think I'm as bad as Lucy Banta? Kevin, come on. I need your help. Come on, I'm cold and I'm wet. This mud is disgusting. It smells, and I thought you were my
lie down.
Well, why? Why? You think I would hurt you? Oh, I got it. You think I'm a monster. Monster. This is where I belong.
Oh,
Blind.
come on, Cat. Stop it now, all right? I'm feeling guilty. Okay, so here's my hand. Please take it. I'll help you out. I can't believe how stupid I was.
Yes, Kevin, and then you were my friend.
You one sick puppy.
Oh, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the guy who covered himself up with leaves and dirt, pretended to be a dead body, then you sat up, said boo. Nearly gave me a heart attack. I'd say we're about even, Mr. Buchanan.
Oh, really? Well, now that you've sunk to my level.
I'd have to dig a hole to get that low.
I don't know, Carpenter. You look a little down and dirty right now.
When you pulled off that premature burial act, you were covered with dirt and gunk too, remember?
Oh, you mean, like that?
No, I think more like that.
Time out! Time! I just realized this. Do they have mud pits like this in Chicago? You really want to move there and leave all this behind?
I am so terribly sorry. I hope I didn't splash you.
No.
I did. I'm sorry.
No problem. Just a little lime, a little water. I'll be right back.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Jimbo, would you mind mopping that up, please? Hey, go here. What do you think you're doing?
It was an accident. I'm a klutz. You know that.
Yeah, she got her out of the room for a minute or two, but she'll be back.
Hey, I don't like what you're doing. She likes you for some reason. It isn't fair that you're using her like this.
Who says that's all I want? And maybe it's just a little bonus that she happened to have keys to the lab. It could also be that I happen to like her. You know, she's smart, she's funny, and she's really attractive. So I really don't see a downside here, do you? And I don't have to expect her to say, oh, gee, Max, I really like you. But I'll be a nun instead.
So, did you tell her you're cutting her off?
Got that right.
No more for you, sister.
Oh, that seems clear enough.
So, where were we?
Oh, well, about to go someplace a little more private.
Oh, I love the way you think.
Your place or mine?
Well, actually, I was thinking of someplace a little kinky.
Big hell.
So I hear these noises coming from under the desk. And I didn't know what it was, so I said, listen, if you don't come out from under the desk, I'm going to call the cops. And I hear this voice going, no, Dylan, don't call the cops. So then the intruder steps out from under the desk. Guess who it is? Eddie Velasquez in his pup costume.
You didn't like it?
No. In fact, he said, I wouldn't be seen around in this in town, so he decided he looked more like the character of Puke.
Oh, gosh.
It's good to hear that again.
What?
Your laugh.
Well, it's a good story.
No, I don't think it's that. It's something else. You seem, I don't know, lighter.
Is that bad?
No, not at all. It's just that I thought maybe something had happened to make you change, and I wanted to know.
Well, so, what are you doing here? You don't work here at the stables anymore.
No, but just checking on the horses. Did you come see Araby?
Yes, I did. I have neglected him, and I feel bad about that. But Araby is a part of my past. Well, I just don't want to go back there anymore.
Well, then why don't you sell him? Sure, somebody would want to have a beautiful creature like that. I'll see you.
Did you see the piece that ran in the Sun today?
About us being the theater partners of the 90s, yeah, it did. Should have run in the funny pages.
Look, Patrick, I know that we had a spat, and...
A spat? Is that what we had? We had a
no,
spat?
okay, we had our differences, but not about the play, Patrick, and I don't know, maybe we could get through this play together on speaking terms, please.
Sure.
Sure? Wait, isn't this where you, like, not bloody likely, Blair, and then you leave?
Yeah, no. You've got a point. What you're saying is true.
What's going on? There's something different about you.
There is?
Yeah, you're calmer. I can't explain it, so what... Did something happen? What is it?
So, where's this kinky place you want to take me?
In general or in particular? Now, see, I have this little problem. I just can't get out of my head this image of you in a white lab coat.
And that's a turn on?
Like you wouldn't believe. You see that night we were in the hospital and... we got pretty close to something there. And fortunately, we were interrupted by a certain nun doing her Inspector Clouseau act, and that kind of spoiled the mood for the night. And ever since that night, I just haven't been able to get that thought out of my head. Seeing you, the light of the Bunsen burner, lab coat, just a white lab coat.
You do something to me I'm not sure I like. But I'm a big girl, so what the heck. So I'll figure out a way to get everybody out of that lab tonight, and then we'll see if we can make your kinky little dream come true.
Up to you.
This is just a test, right? Sorry!
Well, I just came by because of that little matter we've been discussing. I have an update.
I'd like to hear it, but I have to speak to Alex for a moment.
Oh, well, I'll just hang around then. Whenever you're ready.
You told him I was sick.
I did not. You asked me not to say anything, and I obeyed you because I love you. So what did they say at the hospital?
The water from Serenity Springs is at the lab. We should be hearing something fairly soon. But the news might be discouraging. So I suggest we get rid of RJ and get back to the matters at hand. Any day might be my last, Alex. I'm not going to be putting off the things that matter most ever again.
Well, does that include marrying me before I give you a son?
But you said you weren't ready yet to go public about your decision to leave your demented husband.
Carlo, I don't think I can wait any longer. I love you. I have always loved you, and I want to be your wife again.
Oh, Alex, you have just made me a very happy man. Just take a look at this.
RJ.
Carlo, what is this?
A simple prenuptial agreement.
You really seem all that different.
Well, yeah, I mean, before it was like you were always fighting something inside. Well, now you're not.
Bob, I guess I've been watching you. I feel like there's something stronger than us. And it's guiding our lives. And maybe in a way that I've never thought of before, I think everything is going to work out. Well, Has something happened?
No, I'm just a little tired of things. This whole time I've been trying so hard to be the captain of my soul, and now I'm seeing all I really am is a leaf flying around in the wind.
So, you're giving up?
No, I don't think so. I'm just ready to go where the wind is taking me. The readiness is all. Hamlet, Act 5, Scene 2.
Your hand is shaky.
Yeah, it sure is. That's because I'm very, very angry. Every single time I think of Kevin and what he's doing right now, he is deliberately coming between a husband and wife.
Cassie?
Yes.
And Andrew?
Yes.
Why does this seem to upset you more than Kevin's other failures?
Of which there are many. Lord knows I don't expect my children to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I know that. But is it necessary that every single Lord male share the same stupid trait of being rude and...
Vicky, don't go there.
I was thinking about my half-brother.
The one who died?
They never found his body. Did you know that? He's been on my mind.
Well, how does being angry at Kevin get you to think about Todd?
Because they used to be friends. Then they became enemies. Because Todd once stood for everything that was evil and twisted, and Kevin was always trying to do the right thing. And it's just upside down now, okay? It's just upside down. Kevin is now being just as selfish as a man that he used to despise. And that is why I'm so terribly angry with Kevin. Because he's left me feeling terribly, terribly alone.
Wasn't it better that we cleaned up here instead of going home to Andrew explaining why you look like Swamp Thing?
Oh, well, okay, now how am I supposed to explain a change of clothes?
A way to drop the banana split on your lap.
Nice choice, Kevin. Listen, I will think of something.
No, wait, don't you want to get that taste of swamp water out of your mouth? Let me buy you a drink.
Kevin, it's late. I really want to get going.
No, not until I tell you how cold it gets in Chicago in the winter.
Haven't you done enough damage? Aren't you ashamed of yourself, Kevin? Or is shame not part of your repertoire anymore?
Mom, what are you talking about?
I distinctly heard Cassie say just now that she wanted to go home. Why are you forcing her to stay here?
Vicky, that's not what's going on.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, Cassie, but I know what I saw. And I will not stand by and watch while you destroy her marriage.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting.
Well, I just thought you'd like to, well, to know about that deal you wanted arranged.
Is there a problem?
Well, it could be. Your so-called friend wants half the money up front.
Ah. I'd better go explain to my friend how reality works. If you'll both excuse me, please.
Certainly.
RJ, I'm in a bit of a fix. I need you to help me get a baby.
Well, now, there's an offer. I'll tell you what. You come by Club Indigo late tonight. I'll put on a couple of old LPs, and we can see what...
That is not what I'm talking about.
Oh, you just want a baby. Period. Without any of the fun? Oh, just do it with Carlo.
Do I have to spell everything out for you? I can't get pregnant.
Why not?
Because of a complication, I had to have my tubes tied.
Oh.
And the nerve of this man to give me this prenuptial agreement again. Do you know what this prenuptial agreement says? It says that if I do not produce a son for him, that I get absolutely nothing in the will.
The matter is settled, R.J. The money will not be advanced. And my friend apologizes for even suggesting it.
I had a feeling a little chat with you when he'd see the light.
Is there anything else?
Oh, no. No, not a thing. Good evening.
Good evening, R.J. Have you had a chance to look over the prenuptial agreement?
Oh, yes, I even read the fine print, darling.
Good. You are so beautiful. It's fairly straightforward. If I die, you get everything. A magnificent empire for a magnificent
Only
woman who...
if I give you a son.
Oh, my Alex. I always get what I want. Is there a problem with that?
Of course not. I'll just put my mind to it.
As well as your other assets. Do you want to sign it?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Well, so have things fallen apart since you left here?
My ego would love to say yes, but I just checked up on all the other horses, and they're all doing splendidly. I guess I am replaceable.
Oh, I doubt that very much.
Well, anyway, I have new responsibilities now, and I better see to them. Otherwise, that dress rehearsal is not going to go off without a hitch.
Oh, Patrick. You know, I have some thoughts about that, too. I wondered maybe if you'd like to go have a beer at Rhodey's and talk it over.
I told you about that already.
Look, I know that you need your space. I know that. It's just that what we share, it's just really special to me, and I don't want to lose that. Well, I was just hoping that maybe you felt the same way.
I do indeed. So let's try to hold on to that, shall we?
Sorry, Cass, I don't know what brought this on, but...
You know perfectly well what brought this on.
Andrew.
Hey, Kevin.
Please, please. I can handle this. There's really no reason to get you involved.
Well, finally, you got that through your head.
Vicky, I know that you're upset, and I'm sorry, but I really wish that you would listen to Kevin because this isn't what you think. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mom, now I can see that you're terribly upset about
How very observant of you. What you have done is so totally reprehensible,
I
Kevin.
haven't done anything. Whatever's making you jump to these conclusions is beyond me, but if you were right and you're not. Do you really think that it's helping matters to air this out in public? No. We'll talk at home. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I have to go. Do you want to tell me what is going on?
Excuse me.
Excuse me? You're my mother's therapist. You just saw her lose it big time in public. Now, doesn't that bother you, Doctor?
Kevin, I am sorry that you were the brunt of your mother's unfortunate setback. But what you have to know is that everything is going to be just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Great thing about pretzels, you can spill all you want, it doesn't leave a stain.
Well?
Well, it turns out that our magic water does have certain mystical healing powers. At least that's what it says in the report. Report that I just typed up, the one that is going directly to Carlo.
So your mission with Nell was successful. I'll take that as a yes.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to ask. No. I am going to ask. What did you have to do, Max?
A gentleman never tells.
One prenuptial agreement. Signed, sealed,
And delivered.
I'm yours.
Oh, my magnificence. Shall we go start a dynasty, huh?
You bet.
Damn it. I'd ignore it, but it's the private line. Hester.
It's Elliot.
This isn't a very good time, Elliot.
Listen, me. I don't want to make this call any more than you have time to hear it. But I'm reporting in, so you better listen. Vicky had a major blow-up with Kevin. Right in the middle of the country club dining room. For a moment, I thought she was going to hit him.
Good work. Keep putting the screws on. Sorry, my love. Now. Where were we, huh?
Gosh.
My God, what is this, a conspiracy? Do you know what time it is?
I'm sorry, sir. The hospital said that you wanted this no matter what time.
Oh, yes, my friend. Yes, they were right. Thank you very much. Good night.
Are those the results from the water test?
Yes.
What's it say? What?
Yes, it's true.
What's
Yes,
true?
the water is a cure. Yeah, I'm gonna live. Yes, I am going to live.
Listen, I know you must be tired. Why don't you go on up? I'm gonna stay here and drink another beer.
Are you sure?
Pause.
Well, don't be too long.
I won't.
Can I get you anything else, Mr. Moody?
Yeah, Neil. How about one more before I go out?
You got it.
Thanks. Hey, Patrick.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Listen, I wasn't straight with you before. You know about the notebook.
Well, it's back now. It's all that matters.
Well, what matters is that I read it before Marty gave it back to you. Well, the damage is done now, and I know you're still in love with my wife. And I know that she has feelings for you. It doesn't matter to me, because I'm not giving up. Just thought I'd let you know that. Night.
Hey, beautiful. You like Shakespeare, right? I knew you did. So, what do you think Patrick meant by the readiness is all? Let me tell you what I think he meant. I think he meant when the time is right, you have to act or you're going to lose the one thing that you wanted most in this life. Yeah. And let me tell you what I want. I want Patrick to hold me in his arms tonight. And tomorrow night. And the night after that. And I tell you what, I don't care if we are going too fast. It sure beats living in the past. Feeling all dead inside. Well, no more.